filling up our brooder for the little chicks, or as I like to call them, our little TIE fighters from Star Wars.
So, we had an extra pool that we weren't using, an extra large kiddie pool that we were using in the backyard for the dogs. During the summer, we would fill it up with water and let the dogs lay in it, but the dogs weren't really using it, so we decided to use it as a brooder. So we got this fencing here from Tractor Supply. It's collapsible, so it's easy for us to kind of bend in and out of with the baby chicks and be able to have access. I am going to cover the top of this with the same material to keep the baby chicks in so they don't fly out. Nice butt shot, Maya.
Sorry, world.
But we're filling it right now with our pine wood shavings. We got the fine milled one, so that way it is nice and fluffy in there. I think that's about all we need, girls, right now. We don't need very much more. Alright, so that's the last of that. And we have some extra things that we're going to put in here, but we'll show you when we're all set up. We're waiting on the light. Bobby has that for us in his van, and he also has something else for us. And we will be finished setting all of this up for you guys, and we'll show you when we're done. Welcome back to this old coop.
Okay, so
Take it away, Kim.
An issue. Maya, we ran into an issue. So the problem was that we had the fencing in the brooder inside, and don't move it too fast. And then we found out that it was actually collapsing too much, so we had to move it to the outside. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm fixing it. So
we have had to use...
Maya, would you like to give them a tour of the brooder?
Yes, thank you.
Move slowly, please, so you don't make everybody sick.
Okay, roller coaster. Okay, so we filled it with the what's it called?
Pine shavings.
Pine shavings. And then Mom had an idea of putting the feeder and the water thing on pieces of wood, so none of the shavings. Oops, sorry. Oh crap, finger. So none of the pine shavings would get into it. And then we went to... Can I say the place? Where's that?
You can say the place. Your father's the one that says you can't say the place, but he's weird.
We went to Greenway and went and collected sticks to put in the coop and in the brooder. So we put the smaller sticks that we found in the brooder so the chicks can learn how to perch.
Keep going. You're doing a good job.
We messed up over there. Okay. And so they can perch in the coop. So,
you got it, baby.
Yes, we know. They're chicks in a fish kiddie pool. We know. But, yeah, we've had to use a lot of zip ties for the fencing. We used a lot. Well, the fencing was in the coop. While the fencing was in the brooder, and we had to clip off the zip ties and throw them away, so it was a complete waste. So then we had to get more zip ties and zip tie the outside. So we had to use the fencing that we were going to use for the top part, so when the chicks are older they wouldn't fly out.
We have plenty, but we have plenty left.
Yeah, we got enough left to put some on top. Whoop. Don't be so aggressive, God. Okay.
We can be done.
She's scary. Alright. Well, that'll be it.
We'll check in later when we have the light and everything on, and we can show you what it'll look like completed.
So, yeah. Wait, what?
Turn it off.
I don't know how! Oh, wait, is this the right button? Welcome back to this old coop. We have received our lamp from Fireball Malone, and we have it hanging from that. We've had it on overnight, and we've been fixing it on the height, so we can make sure that the temperature is exactly right for the baby chicks when they arrive home. We have it at 95. I have my little temperature gauge there, and it's the wire is out in the middle. I'm gonna bury it before we get the baby chicks, but I wanted to make sure that the that the temperature was exactly right before I buried it. And that's just going to help us keep track of how warm it is in the brooder. So everything's still up. We still have the outside fencing here. We have our water bottle and our water bottle and our food, which I'm probably going to move a little bit. And then these are sticks that we found at Greenway, which is a park. That is to help encourage the baby chicks to roost. We're also probably going to put a itty bitty little dust bath in here, so also that they can start dusting and get that kind of geared up in their heads to do, even though it should come naturally. But it was suggested that I add a dust bath in here as well, so we will be doing that at some point. So this is what we've got. So we will be taking you guys tomorrow on our adventure to go get our baby chicks. Keep watching.